Esau's a fucking beast, man.
The book of Psalm 46 and verse 1. The book side Yahweh by Hashem and Hawashah is our refuge in strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46 and verse 1. The book side Yahweh by Hashem and Hawashah is our refuge in strength, a very present help in trouble.
Hey, so Yahweh Shah is our refuge, man. He the one that protect us from these said perils, man. Because we got Esau out here casting these spells on us. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Nigga constantly casting demons on the food that we eat. You know, casting spells in the air, in the water, trying to really destroy us, man. But Yahweh Shah is our protection. Read that one more time. And he's our strength as well. You got it.
Psalm 46 and verse 1. Yep. Yahweh Shah is our refuge, a very present help in trouble.
Hey, he said a very present help in trouble, man. This is who we gonna lean on when, hey, Jacob's trouble come upon this place. You know, when all mount hell and evil take hold of this place, because the scriptures tell you evil and only evil behold is come, man. You see? But how do we escape these evils? How do we escape these bad times? By trusting in Yahweh Shah. You got that revelation.
Revelation 20 and 4. Yep. It said, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
We understand that Qamwaahla is upon us, man. Elon Musk 3 days ago, he just got approval to start doing human trials, man. You see, and you go back a couple months ago, he got approval by the FDA to even bring out that Qamwaahla, man. You see, or to even present it. But we understand it's other corporations and companies out there that also have that Qamwaahla. But these are the times that we in, man. You see, Esau about to come down having great wrath, because he know that he have for a short time. And it's going to be certain of us, some of us, that are going to have to be beheaded for refusing to bow down to this system, man. You got it.
And he said, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or their hands, and they live and reign with Yahweh Shah 1,000 years.
And it's the elect, man. And that's the reward that the elect is going to get for overcoming this system, man. You see? The reward is going to be that we're going to reign with Yahweh Shah in his kingdom, man. What we've been made joint heirs to him, man. You see? But these are the promises that Yahweh Shah have in store for the people on this side storm.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 16 in the NLT. He required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a Qamwaahla on the right hand or on the forehead.
And we see that this is already being set up, you know, as we all often bring out with Whole Foods, where over 500 Whole Food stores are doing the palm and scan, palm and go, whatever the hell you call it. You know, it's doing nothing but leading up to that MOTB, man, that Qamwaahla, man. This is what we are out here to warn you so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans on this sign of what's about to befall this place, man. What's already here, you see? This is already manifested. The vision has already been set for the appointed time. You got it?
Yeah, Letter 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yep. And the vision is the prophecies. So it's been set for an appointed time by Yahweh Shah. Before the foundation of the earth is even created, man. What you got?
But at the end, it shall speak and not lie.
And how do we know we at the end? Because we physically see these things playing out, man, with the physical eye. This is how we know we are at the end of Esau eating the so-called white man's rulership, man. You see? You got it.
It said, though it tarry, wait for it.
So though it may seem like it's taking its time, the Lord told us to wait for it, man. You got it?
Because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Hey, so it's surely gonna come. Well, all this generation shall not pass till all these prophecies be fulfilled. That's what our Lord Yahweh Shah said, man. You see?
Yeah, just add on to your point. It says, it shall speak and not lie. All right? Now, that decree is coming through the mouth of the prophet. Like that here for the 29 prophecies. things had to be spoken first before they even came to pass. Before you saw the children, about World War III, these things were spoken before they even came to pass. And it shows that the Lord is talking through certain men who are established upon the earth to push forth His decree.
In this book of Isaiah 42 and verse 9, he said, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
Yeah, before they come to pass, all right? The Lord's going to tell these things by the way of what His mouth through the prophets, all right? The Lord's going to speak these things through His prophets. You know, so when we speak about prophecy, as that is a testimony of our Lord Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, when we tell you that there's going to be a chip that's going to be mandated, there's going to be anarchy, famine, chaos, all the above, even all the way up to the military. You know, these things will be spoken before they came to pass, man. It shows you that the Lord is speaking through certain men who have the spiritual capabilities and power to decree the future, man. You know? So that's why you should take heed to what's written.
It's like Isaiah 55 verse 10. For as the rain coming down and the snow from heaven, and returning not thither, but water the earth.
So just like rain comes down, you know, and waters the earth, you got it?
And maketh it bring forth and bud,
And make what the trees to flourish, plants to flourish, you got it?
that it may give seed to the soil and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please.
Hey, so just like rain come down, that's the same way the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai come down. Just like rain makes things to flourish, the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai are making things to flourish, man, or the blood forth, man. That's why we see these prophecies manifest themselves, man. See, we ain't just up here talking, man. But we have a more sure word of prophecy, and who can but prophesy, man? Prophecies is popping like popcorn, as brothers always mention, man. You see, this is how we understand and know that the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai is faithful and true, man. You see? That's it on that.
It says, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
And it's gonna prosper. We'll jump up. Right. Oh yeah, there you go. Verse 6.
Yeah, this 55, Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Hey, so this is why this is the time to be seeking Yahweh Shemel Shai while he may be found. Now that we see these things manifesting itself, it's time for you on this side to return to your power, man. And seek Yahweh Shemel Shai while his face is still turned towards us, man. What you got?
He say, and call upon him while he is near.
And this proves that we got the names of Yahweh Shemel Shai in these last days, man. Unlike these other camps, you know, they're like still called Yahweh Christ, you know, say Most High Christ blessed. The names have been manifested in these last days. You read that again?
He say, Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
And call upon him while he is near, man. Remember, we just read Yahweh Shemel Shai is our refuge, man. He's our strength, our protection, man. He's the only way we're going to endure these trials and tribulations that's coming upon us, man. You see? Because ain't no other way. It ain't no other way. The only way is through Yahweh Shai, man. You see?
This Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 4. He said, where the word of a king is, there's power.
Hey, so we have power up here, man. He said, well, the word of a king is, there's power, man. We have the words of Yahweh Shai, man. The true powers of the heavens and earth, man. The true creators of the heavens and earth, man. You see? You got it.
And who may say unto him, what doest thou?
So who is you to say, what doest thou, man? You see? Oh, go ahead and respond.
Yeah, he said, you can tell it's power because it's pretty much gone forth, you know. We tell you that what is that? Matthew, he say, till this word be preached, then shall the end come. You know, so you can tell the word got power because when this word started being preached and started coming out, things started manifesting. Now you see the spirit of the Lord in the earth. He tell you how he's going to visit by storm and tempest, earthquakes and flames of devouring fire. scale happening throughout the four corners of the earth, even with uproars of the people, man. You know, and they're gonna intensify to the point where it's pretty much consuming America.
Because I'm just going back on those words. Words are powerful. People say sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's a damn lie. Because the words that we are speaking is hurting America to this very day. That's why Ezekiel the 35th chapter prophesied against Mount Seir makes so much sense. When your house out went to that fig tree, you know, and the fig tree withering people's face, that's the words that he spoke. And it actually manifests in the physical. And we're coming upon that same stead until this day. We got the most powerful words upon the planet Earth.
It's like, if I may land back on that, and it starts with faith, man. You see, you seeing the downfall of your enemies, you seeing the collapse of America. You seeing America ain't got 10 years in the tank, man. You see? You seeing this place being broken down, but it started with faith, man. What Yahushua spoke on that, what that faith is a grain of a mustard seed, man. You see? Able to, saying to this mountain, be that, you know what I mean? So, hey, it started with faith, man. That's the power of faith. And then having the words of Yahweh Shema on top of that, hey, it makes so much sense, man. You see?
Come on, just to back you up. It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, and verse 7. No, so like in verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
So without faith, it's impossible to please Yahweh Shema, man. How you think we're gonna endure these times? It start with faith, man. You see? You gotta believe that Yahweh Shema is gonna carry you through these times, man.
For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Hey, because the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love, man. You see, we laboring for a reason. We laboring so we can be protected, man. You see, we showing forth the faith right now by being out here, man. And by you believers that's listening on the comment board as well, you being attentive to the words of Yahweh Shai, man. You see?
Jeremiah 1 and we start at verse 9. Then the Lord Yahweh put up his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord Yahweh, by Shema Shai, said unto me, Behold, I put my words in thy mouth. See, after this day set it over the nations and over the kingdoms.
I have put my words in thy mouth, showing you that we're not speaking our own words, showing you that we're not leaning to our own understanding. You'll become thus self, Yahweh by Shema Shai. You got it, boy.
He says, See, I this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Hey, so the prophets, they symbolize a form of authority, man. You see? Because, hey, remember, we just read what the words of a king is. There's power now. You see? You'll read that again?
Jeremiah 1 and 10, See, I this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms.
Over the nations and over the kingdoms, man.
To root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Hey, and we breaking down, you know, this system, man, by speaking the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Well, the Lord said, I have hewn thee by the prophets, man. You see, we hewing this place down, man. This is the time. What, matter of fact, you give me Ecclesiastes 3 real quick. Bible shop. You know what I mean?
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to plug up that which is planted.
Hey, and America has been planted, man. Well, this place has been sown in wickedness. But Yahweh Shema Shai is doing what? He's uprooting this damn place, man. You see? You got it.
A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time
Hey,
to
so like, said a time to what?
a time to kill, and a time to heal.
Hey, and Yahweh Shema Shai is healing us in these last days, man. You see? Well, Yahweh Shai said he was going to come with healing in his wings, man. You see? But we look towards that position in these last days.
A time to break down, and a time to build up.
So, while you see America being broken down, you also see the house of David being built up, man. You see?
A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
And this is what's coming to America, man. You people are gonna be in a state of mourning when the Lord visits you, man. When He really opened up His wrath on this place, man. Because don't think that the Lord is not judging this place. Every morning of the Lord bring forth His judgments, man. And they're beginning to become more grievous, more up close and personal. You see, you'll see a nigga he'll get shotgun to the mouth and not have his shit hanging off, man. Those are the works of Yahweh Shemal Shot. People getting in car wrecks. You see, these people on all types of drugs and shit. You see, worshiping the spiritual demons, Satan, worshiping Esau, Edom. The Lord is judging you people, man. You see, the Lord is visiting the world which He made, man. That's why you see these different eclipses that's taking place. These are the signs that the Lord is showing that He's about to make a speedy return, man.
A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away.
Hey, cast off the ways of this world, man. Because America, it was not, put here to last forever. It was not created to be here forever, man. The scripture tell you what, the things of this world are temporal, man. You see?
A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak.
We also approaching that time of the famine of the word too, man. You see? That's why hearkening to the prophets now, getting this word now, is the best option for you out there, man. You see? Because it's not gonna always be here. The Lord's not gonna always have His prophets out here warning you, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, to forsake your ways, forsake Esau, Edom, forsake the cares of this world, turn back to your power. It's not gonna be the same message going out, man. Eventually, it's gonna be a time where we're gonna refrain from speaking, man. The Lord's gonna refrain from speaking. You see? But He's gonna, stop speaking through us. You see? Because that's how He's doing it in these last days, man. That's how He's always done it. You got it? Yeah.
Luke 10 and 16, he that heareth you, heareth me. He that despiseth you, despiseth me. He that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me.
And we understand you people despise us, man. That's why you still got scoffers out there, man. You still got Israelites out there saying the MOTB is white women, all these different philosophies and doctrines. You just refusing the counsel of Yahweh Shemal Shai, man, being given by His men. You see, but just because you bucking up against us, you're not ultimately bucking up against us. You're bucking up against Yahweh Shemal Shai because we come, with His words, man. You see, and it's up to you to hearken to those instructions given by the Father, man. You see?
It's the same in the world. People say, I'm done talking. The heart of the Lord being done talking is Him taking the prophets off the streets, man. I got something back here real quick. It's the book of Ezekiel 3 and verse 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth. Yeah.
Hey, eventually, the Lord's going to make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouth, man. And that's going to mean no more rebukes going forward. Because this is a form of love right here, man. And this is actually able to save your soul if you hearken unto it, man. You see? It ain't like we just telling you, hey, man, repent, man. Turn back to your power for no reason. No. We telling you these things so you can be kept from these evil times, man. Because it's about to get serious, man. We ain't seen shit yet, man. You see, this is just the beginning of sorrows, man. We look back at that council old with Yahweh Shemal Shai visiting the Egyptians. You see? Hey, the Lord said He's sending those same plagues that He did back then. They are here today, man. Because there's nothing new under the sun, man. You see?
Like I say, the word, like the brother mentioned, like there's gonna be a famine of the word, all right? The word will be drawn up. So what you're seeing going on right now with the different legislation that's being passed, that are being sent out because what misinformation, disinformation, that's a form of the word drying up. Because they're trying to take the props of break the props we have by my son, Star Trek, so I'm in that, man. So, so when you see bills get strike, bills get taken down, that's a form of the Lord to take away His mercy. See? So that's what on the increase to where you can't find a great millstone video on the internet, man. That's what it's coming down to.
So like that's part of you can't find any mercy. Because mercy comes in the form of the videos, other scriptures, other prophets, man. But people don't understand it. That's why Yahweh by Shanam Shah is going to be done talking with you niggas, man. You know, you don't listen to your daddy, you don't listen to your mama. You're going to get to a point where, you know, you just get your ass whooped. What Apostle Abba always say, but words don't teach, adversity will. Once the prophets get out the street, you better look forward for that adversity to become even harder now, man. Because shit happening and it's coming up. But imagine, you know, once the prophets get out the street, it's going to be a point when you got a curfew. It's going to be a point you can't enter into certain buildings unless you have a tank device inside you. Get ready for the time when your Yahweh Shanam Shah to kill you, man. You know, but let me finish off right here in the book of Ezekiel 3, in verse 26 again. It says, and I will make my tongue clean to the roof of my mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are rebellious house.
Hey, the Lord said it no longer gonna be a reprover. The Lord ultimately understands that you jakes on this sign are rebellious, man. You see? That's the state our people have always been in, man. You look at the accounts of old, you look at Jeremiah constantly rebuking Jake, you see, and they're constantly rebelling, you see. In the wilderness, constantly rebelling against Yahweh Shanam Shah, man. That's how we know. But during the time of the flood, rebelling, man, against Noah, man.
Israel has always been a hard-headed child, man. Even when you read the book of Judges, it's a beautiful book, but it says, then Israel sinned against the Lord. Then Israel sinned against the Lord. It's in Jake nature to be rebellious against our high power, man. But it's also the Lord, Yahweh Shanam Shah, nature to kill 2/3 of our people. So all these things are added up, man. Come on.
And then Proverbs 29:18, he say, where the matter of fact, I'm starting verse 17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yeah, he shall give delight unto thy soul. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Hey, where there's no vision, the people perish, man. So when the prophets come off the street, hey, the scripture say, then shall they seek a vision of the prophets. You know? But hey, the prophet's not gonna be here to give you clarity, man. So ultimately, there's only gonna be one out there, and that's gonna be for you to die. You ain't got the word.
You can't see what's coming down the pipe. All right, that's the agenda set up for you Israelites to snag and take this damn mark, man. If you don't see what's coming, the lands of Esau and Jacob, when they got a land of niggas, and you're gonna fall for it. I was see Joseph, all right, and how Pharaoh, he was, of course, he was the vision of Pharaoh. Pharaoh had a dream, famine. So after 7 years of prosperity, after that 7 years of famine is going to take place. And in that 7 years of famine, Joseph was set up, all right, as pretty much the head of Egypt, of Pharaoh, right? So when the famine hit, they started seeking Joseph for relief. They started bringing their goods, the cows, the cattle, and all of that. And then eventually they started bringing what their bodies. They said, well, we'll sell ourselves just to get a piece of food, man. You see? So that's what's coming right now. As Esau is orchestrating this man-made famine, you're going to have people flock to this thing just for a piece of bread, and guess what? They're going to take this ship. So if you don't have that vision of what's coming, then ultimately you're going to be snared. And if you take that fucking mark, you already know.
It's a lot to fucking head on it. It's desperate times called for desperation. That's what going on after Teo is actually meant for. It's meant for people to be desperate, man. Like the brother just mentioned, you sold your cattle, you sold your land, you sold everything you got. The only thing you got left is yourself. You Jake is going to be the ultimate slave to the so-called white man by taking that tank device inside you. If you stand by your Yahweh Shanam Shah, like the brother just mentioned, if you take this device, there's no repentance from it, man. You know? You got to do it.
And in Proverbs 3:5, say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not on thy own understanding.
Because this is what, you jakes are going to do in that time, man. You see? You ain't going to trust in Yahweh Shanam Shah. You're going to lean into your own understanding, man. Because Esau, we see how this devil is, trying to set these snares up. That's why you hear a lot of recalls on food. You hear a lot of recalls on ground beef. It's a shortage. Water is fucked up. You see, and eventually he's going to take all that shit away, man. As you come and go to the store as you please, or even live in your nice apartments. If you don't have that corrogment, you're not gonna be able to continue in this society. So that means ain't gonna be no more going to baseball games, No more NBA finals. No more none of that shit, man. You see? But you Jakes are not gonna trust in the Lord. See, Lord, when are we gonna trust in Yahweh Shemel? Hey, we're doing it now. We're trusting in the Lord now, man. You see? But you lean unto your own understanding, that's gonna get you destroyed, man. Because now you have a carnal mindset at that point, man. You're not, come on. You're not no longer being spiritually minded, man. Matter of fact, you will continue on that Bible shop.
Yep. Verse 6.
Yep.
He said, in all thy ways acknowledge him.
Hey, we acknowledge the Lord in all our ways, man. But all of you outside this council, you ain't acknowledging the Lord, man. You see, you think Esau is your power, man. You see, you listening to what this nigga tell you, man. He told you we come from fucking monkeys, man. And you niggas hearken unto that crazy shit, man. What you got? You lean unto your own understanding. You got it.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path.
Hey, so in all thy ways acknowledge Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's gonna direct our paths, man. That's why we constantly throw up the Lord's prayer, man. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, man. You see? Because that's what the Lord has in store for this place, man. And this is the message that the prophets always came with, man. Give me Jeremiah 28:8, but you get what you got.
Yeah, that's 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 18. He said, for the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved is the power of the Most High. So hey, the word is foolish to them that perish. So they can't get it because they carnal, man. They of the world. They of that natural man. You know? Yeah, pretty much too deep, man. So they NRB all you gonna get if you don't want to trust in the Lord, man. That's how serious it is. It's life or death, man. You know, it's a deadly serious thing, man.
This is a particular people, man. This only invites only for lack of better words. Everybody can't come into this. Why? Because if you do, for lack of better words, it's not meant for you. Ultimately, you're gonna go back out. You're gonna get offended. And then you're gonna take it foolish. You're gonna take it lightly. And ultimately, the Lord's gonna kill you, man. But again, this is a intimate sin between the elect of the nation of Israel and Yahweh Shemel Shai. The rest of the 2/3 of our people are already predestinated for death. Because you tell Jake the difference between right and wrong, and niggas still have a problem with it. My God, my power, you pull out Leviticus 20 and 13 and the wickedness, the LGBTQ, and niggas still have a problem. That means you was predestinated for death, man. We ain't gonna deal with niggas like this. You just go down and cut the street, man. You got
But you're led by the way of your flesh, man. You're not led by the spirit. When the spirit comes out through the word, guess what? You gravitate more to the flesh. Now, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to pork or men or those, you like fucking on other niggas' wives, shit like that, man, you know? When it comes to the spirit, when the spirit come out and say that, hey, don't commit adultery and all that, don't worship other God, you're like, damn, nah, I don't like that. I don't like how that sounds. Therefore, you gravitate to your own thoughts. You're going to brought out that Proverbs 3 and 5, man, your own understanding. You know, rather than submitting yourself to the will of the Yahweh Shemel Shai, and that's ultimately going to lead to what? Death. Romans 8 chapter. Calling mind is death.
It's like it's understand that because the word that the Lord speaks is not meant to destroy you. It's actually meant to benefit you. The Lord said, don't eat pork. Because if you do, your quick gonna get cut off, man. You got high blood pressure and shit, man. The Lord said, don't commit adultery. Why? Because you're gonna get a fucking disease and crazy shit, man. All the things that Yahweh Shemel Shai says, it makes sense. But niggas don't get no sense, man. We're living amongst senseless people. Like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, it says they have options, you can see, smell, touch, hear, and all that, but they don't have that 6 and 7 understanding and wisdom and knowledge and spirit of discernment. They can't discern the difference between right and wrong because they was too busy living in America. Y'all work for that church.
I may just going back on what you said. You say my laws are perfect. You know, the laws will keep you, like the brother said, you know, from getting a disease. You know, or losing your life, man. You in the act of adultery. I know people personally. You know, the husband came home and blew their ass off.
Right from the fucking soul.
You know? You know, the laws will keep you, like he even said, you know, the laws are perfect, keep you from getting gout, you know, high blood pressure, getting sick. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shai gave us these laws, you know, to keep us, to preserve us.
And that's what a law for. A law to keep everybody safe. That's why it's a stop sign, a red light, so people won't wreck and crash into each other, man. You got to be a law-abiding citizen of your house in order to live. You know?
So like the order.
Your order. You know?
Come on. Ezekiel 33 and verse 11. Say unto them, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked. Now that wicked is not talking about Esau Edom. Because once you read that chapter, that wicked is actually talking about 2/3 of our people. Read that one more time, huh? You got to understand.
He say, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
Yeah, because ultimately the Lord, he don't have no pleasure in the death of the nation of Israel. Because we all got Shirah. It's just some is more preferred more than others. You got it?
Yeah, he say, but that the wicked turn from his way and live.
Yes, the Lord wants you to turn from those wickedness, those that death, that adultery. Then you make a song about that shit. The Lord wants you to turn from that so you can fucking live, bro. Even us coming out on the highways and byways is a part of us telling you to come to the Lord to live, come into the protection or the refuge of the Almighty, man. Because like the brother was mentioned earlier, the sequel is going to get ready to come, man. If you're not under that refuge, not in the good graces of the higher power, you're going to get caught up in these bad times, man. You got it, bro.
And he say, turn you from your evil ways.
Turn you from your evil ways, which means what? Repent. Niggas don't even know what repent really means. Unless they hide shit like that. But these Christians don't even know what repent really means. They commit adultery and do wickedness and think you just get baptized with fucking tap water and think it's good all over. It's a clean slate. Now you can be twice the nigga you was once before. They don't work like that, man. Repent actually means to stop doing it and don't do it no more, man. You can't relapse with your wickedness, man.
One same, always same.
That's it.
That increases more rebellion.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas think I'm saved, I got baptized, I'm good, I can do what the fuck I want to do. That's the these niggas out here, man. You would have been baptized when you was younger. They think that, hey, I'm free, man. Lord cover my sins.
He already delivered me some shit like that.
Are you saved? Are you saved?
You got it. Got some time on?
Yeah, God. Yeah, Romans 12 and verse 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world.
Be not conformed to this world, because this world is actually the contrary ways of Yahweh Shah. This world is contrary to our Lord and Savior. You got it.
It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
This world is until you repent, you're going to be transformed. You're going to be a whole new being. And I know brothers who missed this before, you dealing with a woman or your family, your auntie, or your mama. Once you come to this truth, they say you're not the same person I raised up. Because the Lord have made us pure, for the lack of better words. But He's making us pure. So we can be that chaste virgin, be a Habashaka. You know? Got it?
It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Renewing of your mind, which is this world which renews your mind. Come on.
That you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, and the will of Yahweh Shah is to destroy America and everybody that's wrapped up in this fucking place, man. You know, because even though we're in this thing physically, our body is here physically, our minds be Yahweh Shah. You know, you got it.
So like I made, we've been brainwashed. You know, our mind has been washed, you know, by this word. You know.
Matter of fact, I got to get on Ephesians 5, verse 26. That's it, man. That's it. It's that one thought. Get that Ephesians 5 and 26, man. Because that's actually talking about how the Lord cleansed us, man. That righteous brainwashing, now you thinking the right way. Our mind was once filthy. Because that's what brainwash means, just wash away with the filthiness, man. You was once making songs about adultery, man, until the Lord saved you from that shit. You know, you gotta do it. Read that for
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 26, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
And this is how you cleanse. They say by the washing of the word, man. We understand the word is Yahweh Shah, man. You see? It's Yahweh Shah that brought us out of, that westernized way of thinking, westernized way of doing things, and He sanctified us unto Himself, man. And washed our minds constantly on a day-to-day basis, man. You see? Because, hey, going back to what the brother brought out, the Lord don't want us to perish, man. He take no pleasure in killing our people, man. You see, but it's because that they refuse to repent. You see, they refuse to turn back. They refuse to be cleansed by the word. You see, they constantly rejecting Yahushua, just like they rejected him over 2,000 years ago, man. And this is the Son of the Heavenly Father, man. You see? What you got?
It's Micah 2:10. He said, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest."
So, understand, why did the Lord say that, man? Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. You got it?
Because it is polluted.
Hey, he said because. So listen, you got it.
It shall surely destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
Hey, this place is polluted, man. And the Lord told you it'll destroy you with a sword destruction, man. And we see the destruction that this place brings on our people, man. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. Look at Deion Sanders. This nigga still getting told what to do, man. You see? Look, you know what I mean? 2 damn toes, man. You know what I mean? You see? But that, hey, that's because he linked to this place. You see, he trusted in Egypt. And he's being polluted and fucking destroyed, man. You see, of course he probably took the juice. That's why his toes got cut off. You know, oh, he did. Well, shit, yeah, he took that shit then. That's why that shit happened to his ass. Shit. Blood clots and shit. You know what I mean? But the Lord, hey, that's why he said, arise ye and depart from this place, man. You see? You gotta have a mind after Yahushua, man, because Yahushua is life, man.
That's the way you bag it up. Like you said, Yahushua's life is the book of St. John 15, I'm starting verse 3. It says, now are ye clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. See, you know, abide in me,
Yep.
and I in you.
Hey, so if you abide in Yahushua said he's gonna abide in you, man.
It says, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except ye abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me.
Hey, so basically Yahushua is telling you he is the way, man.
That's it.
Yahushua is the way to your heart's desires, man. The Lord know, you know, we desire to see, you know, Esau taken down. We desired this nigga to be destroyed yesterday, man.
Hey, Sparky, if I may, that's why Yahushua said it is your father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. The Lord know what the hell you want, you know. But for lack of better words, you gotta have the patience. Because even then, imagine Yahushua been waiting longer than us, man. Imagine how Yahushua want to come in and take this place down. But he's under the order of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, you gotta know what's up.
Jeremiah 6, verse 10, to whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord Yahweh by Shemashai is unto them a reproach.
And the reason why the words of the Yahushua is a reproach unto the rest of our people, because they don't abide in the Lord, man. They're not in that vine of righteousness. No, they're in that vine of wickedness, man. You know, you gotta do it.
It says they have no delight in it.
They have no delight in Yahushua. That's why they're not abiding in Yahushua, man. You know, you gotta do it.
It is Psalms 19:7. Said the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Right, like the brother was going into. Like you once used to make songs about adultery, man. You know, but the Lord had to. Hey, you cleave to the word. Your mind was washing it. You was once simple, now you've been made wise. And your heart was shot, man. You know, your soul was pretty much converted. Like the brother said, you brainwashed.
And you was reconnected with your power. You was back in the Heavenly Father, man. And that's the reason how we get back in the good graces, man. Because we all sinned and came short of the glory of Yahweh Shemashah, but at the same time, the Lord have given us a place of repentance. He has given us a place to get right with Him, man. You know, you gotta do it.
Yeah, that was it.
Read it one more time.
This Psalm 19:7, the law of the Lord is perfect.
The law of the Lord is perfect, man. Come on.
Converting the soul.
Converting the soul is basically making you repent. You turn it back. You was once an African American, now you a Judite. Come on.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
The testimony of the Lord is sure. But that is a sure word of prophecy, man. Come on.
Making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. Because we was once in a simple mind state until Yahweh Shemashah has given us wisdom to do what? Through His word and through His truth, man. You know, you got to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 8. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord.
Hey, so the scripture said you were once, in darkness, man. You gonna read that again?
God, it's Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 8. For ye were sometimes in darkness.
Yeah, we were sometimes in darkness. We were once walking according to the ways of this world, man. Like the brother brought out, rap about adultery. You see, looking at these celebrities and shit, wanting to be like them, wanting to have a car, money, cars, clothes, and hoes and shit, just like them. You know what I mean? But you got it. We were once like this. But you got it.
But now are ye light in the Lord.
But it said, but now are ye light of the Lord, man. You see, how much Shah is opening us up to his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You see? And now, that's what takes us away from that darkness, man. Now we have that light shining upon us, man. Shining within us, which is our Lord Yahweh Shah. Yeah, come on.
We been made better. Because you gotta think, them niggas, although they got the millions, they got the big houses, they have life, it seems to be they shitting on us, but inwardly them niggas destroyed, man. You gotta think, them niggas suffer from the things that they did. Don't nobody want to talk about how they got their first million, man. And goddamn, Jesus said that, I don't want to remember how, because them niggas did homosexual. They pretty much defile their temple to be on top here in this society, man. And that's why they try to drown it out with drugs and shit. Always see them with dark tinted shades and shit. Tattoos. They smoking the biggest blunts, popping perks. Because them niggas, they know what they did to get where they at, man.
They trying to numb the pain. But your spirit is defiled. That's something you can't numb. That's why it says a wounded spirit who can bear. Everybody ain't got it. That's all you get. But the wounded spirit who can bear, man.
I guess.
That's all they get.
This 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse I'm starting verse 6. He said, therefore let us not sleep as do others.
He says, let us not sleep as do others. Now what does that mean, bro? That basically you being a damn watchman. You going to the definition of being a watchman and somebody holding posing and staring out ahead, watching everything that's going on instead of somebody that's just chilling and something up on their head. I know right on the TV show Vikings that's on Netflix. The city got taken because niggas was partying and bullshit, man. In the night. You was in the middle of the night partying and bullshit. That's the most dangerous times to be in. That's the most times to be on the block too. And we are in the midst of the night, man. But the lack of battle rest, you have to be focused, be circumspect, be zoomed in on what's going on upon the planet Earth. You got it, huh?
Yep, he say, matter of fact, I'm starting verse 5.
Come on, get that verse 5. What you with?
1 Thessalonians.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, he said, ye are children. Matter of fact, 6, 4.
Yeah, matter of fact, start at verse 3.
Yeah, he say, for when they shall say peace and safety.
Now, when they shall say peace and safety, that's that party and bullshit spirit. No.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Sudden destruction coming upon you because it's your fucking fault, man. It's your fault you wasn't circumspect on point at that time, man. You gotta realize how our shot when he's known as what, a gin in the snare. So the time that the work really gonna get you is when your pants down. Come on, man.
No, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to escape the dangerous time that's coming down the pipe, man. Because the Lord is getting ready to judge 2/3 of our people. If you're not with this truth, if you're not with this word, this Bible, the doctrine of Yahweh Shah, guess what? You're going to be caught up in it. You're not going to escape it. That's why it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 15th chapter, it is impossible to escape thine hand. Come on, huh?
Yeah, he said, but ye, brethren.
But ye, brethren, we showed you that's an intimate saying. There's a difference between us and thou and everybody. The Lord is talking about a possessive pronoun, man. He's not talking about the whole world. Read that one more time, huh?
But ye, brethren.
Ye, brethren. That's he ain't talking to everybody.
Are not in darkness, that their day shall overtake you as a thief.
Yeah, so you should be taken with the sea here. You should be taken with the rooster seat when the UFO was why? Because he was free about that situation. Come on, huh?
No, he say, ye are all children of the light and the children of the day.
That's it.
We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Yes, we are not of the night, we are not of darkness, because we have been enlightened through this word. Bubba Bashar, brother, give me Psalms 18 and 28. We're on Psalms 18 and 28. Because we was all once in darkness. We was calling ourselves African Americans, trying to be football players and entertainers, trying to make it in this society. And to what? The Lord shine this truth upon us, man. You know, y'all brothers got it.
Psalm 18, verse 26, 28. It's like verse 28. Thou would light my candle.
When thou would light my candle, come on.
It says, the Lord Yahweh Shah will enlighten my darkness.
Yes, Yahweh Shah will enlighten our darkness, because we was all once in a dark state. We was all once ignorant until the vibration upon the planet Earth, into what Yahweh Shah brought us up out of that, man. He shined the light in the midst of darkness. Now we are protected for the lack of battle. We're on a good gracious of the Lord. You guys know about this morning. Go back when they said.
Yep. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5 from the top, he said, ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others.
Therefore let us not sleep as do others. I think that is Proverbs the 5th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, is the sleep of death, man. That's what you do when you go to sleep, or you settle upon your leaves. You're gonna sleep the sleep of death, because ultimately you're gonna get put to death by your Yahweh Shah. That's something, yeah.
A nigga trying to live that American dream. You know, you gotta be sleep to live that motherfucker, man.
And really, it's the American life now, man. That's why it's called the sleep of fucking death. And you a delusion. That's why it says the deceiver and deceiver are healed. The worst way to die is you think you're gonna live. Yeah. You know, you thinking everything fine and dandy until you was gonna get some box and that bride set you up with some shit like that.
Probably said that.
Yeah, she called him and kissed him. You know, and America trying to set you up, man. You know, you got this morning.
He said, yeah. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Let us watch and be sober. That's the job of being a watchman, being circumspect. When she go into the definition of watchman in the Old Testament, it's someone who peers into the distance, man. Peers and looking for what? Looking for the danger ahead. So when that danger do come, and shit do come down the pipe, you blow the trumpet to warn the people. You got it out.
He said, for they that sleep, sleep in the night.
For they that sleep, sleep in the night. Come on.
And they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
They that be drunken in the night. You're drunk in America. Because the Bible will give me Job 10 and 20. Because America is the representation of darkness and light. And if you sleep in the night and you sleep in the darkness, you're going to be caught up in it. Y'all brothers, you got it? Come on.
This is the book of Job, chapter 10 and verse 20.
21.
Verse 21. Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness.
Even to the land of darkness. Come on.
And the shadow of death.
Which is America. So if you sleep in America, you're going to die in America, man. And again, like the brother just mentioned, you sleep because you're trying to live that American dream. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes. The white picket fence, 3 children. 40 acres in the view. Niggas want that in order to satisfy themselves instead of you satisfying your spirit. Continue on, walk.
A land of darkness.
A land of darkness.
As darkness itself.
Because that darkness actually represents you not having information, you not having knowledge. Because it tells you over here in this society, folly and wickedness is exalted in this society, in this place. Come on.
And of the shadow of death.
And of the shadow of death.
Without any order.
Without any order. This place don't have no order, man. The only order that this place has is the order of fucking wickedness. The order of death, man. Again, you walk around, you can't tell between a man and a woman. You eat different foods. You know, you can't tell if it's soy green or human. You can't tell if it's vegetable or what, man. Showing that we living in a wicked ass place, man, and the representation of this place is death. You know, this morning, come on.
And where the light is as darkness.
It's as darkness, man. So these people even trick your ass to thinking that you're going the right way. That's why I said the deceiver and the deceived are his. Because people think the American dream is the way to go. But yeah, it's the way to go if you want to die. Come on.
Yeah, I got that word for darkness. Yeah, it says Strong's H652. It says darkness, gloom, spiritual unreceptivity.
Ooh, get that word unreceptivity.
Yeah,
You're like receptive, you know what I'm saying?
Unreceptive.
Yeah, you feel me?
Unresponsive.
Unresponsive. Then once you're not responding to the word, you're not responding because you're dead. That's how somebody dead. They don't respond into action. They not alive no more, man. That's another time, you know. We got October,
Yeah, that's what it means.
okay, let's read it up.
Con, it says unreceptive, says not responsive
Not responsive
or receptive.
or receptive, so you're not alive. You're dead. You're in a dead state. And we was all once in a dead state until Ezekiel the 37th chapter, man. The Lord breathed unto us the breath of what? The breath of life. Come on, I'm just on it. Go back to
Yep, he says 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 8. He says, but let us who are of the day be sober.
But let us who are of the day be sober. Let us who are in the truth. Again, the possessive pronoun once again. He's not talking about everybody else, but he's talking about a small number. Come on, huh?
But on the putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation.
That's the spirit, and then we come to the 6th chapter. Basically, putting on this word, putting on this truth of God, and basically consume yourself with the Lord of your, with the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, so they can protect you in the latter days, man.
God, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 15 and verse 1. He that feareth the Lord will do good, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her.
Man, it said, if you fear the Lord, you'll do good, man. You see, we doing good. Okay?
And as a mother shall she meet him, and receive him as a wife married.
She is concerning wisdom, man. So feel. You see? You read that again, number 2?
Come.
Verse 2.
And as a mother shall meet him,
And she's compared unto a mother, man.
and receive him as a wife married of a virgin.
And we receive wisdom as a wife, man. That's why we hold fast to it.
With the bread of understanding shall she feed him,
Yep.
and give him the water of wisdom to drink. He shall
This is the bread of understanding, shall she feed them. Feed them what? This bread, this truth, man. And for lack of better words, that's how we get our understanding. That's how we get comfort. Once we comfort, it comes understanding. Yeah, understanding.
he shall be stayed upon her, and shall not be moved.
Then we're unmovable now. You see? We're rooted and grounded in Yahushua. Yahushua is ultimately wisdom, man.
And shall rely upon her,
And we're going to rely on what Isaiah 33:6. Let's acknowledge the stability of our time.
and shall not be confounded.
And we're not being confounded, man. Because we speaking truth up here, man. We speaking the words of Yahweh Shah. You people can't gainsay nothing we say. You know, you can't say we up here lying, you know, because we giving you the words of the Lord, man. And his words is faithful and true. You see?
Yeah, this 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 25. He say, nourish thy children, oh thou good nurse.
And he says, nourish thy children, oh thou good nurse. And that's how you nurse a baby, for lack of better words. That's wisdom. Nourishing us with this truth, man. With this knowledge. That's why it says, second on the intended, basically get those spiritual nutrients. Read that again from the top.
Then we say, nourish thy children, oh thou good nurse.
It says, nourish thy children, oh thou good nurse. Come on.
Establish their feet.
And that's how we establish our feet, by trusting in this woman. So feel, knowledge, understanding, because even in Proverbs the 4th chapter, it tells you that she's a woman, your mother, honor your mother and your father. And it's in, I think, 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, I'm not mistaken, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Come on.
Yeah. You say, wait, that's what I just read.
Read that one more time.
Come, he said, yeah, nourish thy children, oh thou good nurse.
Oh, thou good nurse.
Establish their feet. As for the servant whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number.
Yes, because this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is actually going to preserve you from the devil. That's why in James, the 1st chapter, take with this engrafted word, which is able to what? Save your soul. Come on, now.
Yeah, cause he said, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh.
Yes, it says be not weary, because that wisdom is going to keep you stable. That wisdom is that anchor, you know? So when the winds blow, when the flood comes, you can stand the test of time. You got it, huh?
Others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Yeah, others who don't believe, who are not built up by wisdom, they're going to be sorrowful because they thought the MTV was sleeping with the white.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
He says, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Elect of the nation of Israel who believe unto his word, they're going to be blessed in a lot of days for investing in this truth, man. This is going to be the best buyout of the lifetime, man. The Lord is going to over exceed our expectations. Even the king, when it says, Corinthians, eyes have not seen, ears not heard. The Lord's going to pay us, but he's going to totally outweigh it, man. Our reward is going to be more than we deserve, bro. You know?
It's like, just to land back on that, you said more than we deserve. And ultimately, we really don't deserve this, man. You see? We don't deserve this, man. Look how we went off with our power, which, that was according to his will anyways, you know, but we desire to actually please our power and walk according to his ways, man. But us being subject to these chains of darkness, these defiled-ass bodies, we can't fulfill that on this side, man. You see, that's why those new bodies are important, man. And that's also a gift that Yahweh Shemel Shai has promised the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel only, man, to receive those new bodies, man. You see, but we'll never go off with our power. We'll have the laws, statutes, and commandments, you know, in our inward parts. And we'll forever be at one with our power, man. One accord with our power as a nation. You see?
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nation, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
So this is why we're in America today. Because we moved Yahweh Shemel Shai to wrath, man. We ultimately provoked that angel, which he told us not to do. You see? But we did it anyway. So now look where the hell we at, man. You got it.
Ye were delivered unto the enemy.
So we were delivered unto the enemies because of our disobedience, man. You see? But Yahweh Shemel Shai has placed the spirit of obedience upon his elect in these last days. That's why Yahweh Shai is only returning, you know, to save his elect, man. That's why we only out here preaching to the elect, man. We ain't preaching to you outsiders outside this council, man. If the Lord ain't concerned about you, what the hell make you think we concerned about you, man? You see, all the unfaithful is gonna die in their own unfaithfulness. You see, but the elect are gonna believe and they're gonna flourish within the courts of the Lord, man. You see.
Romans 7. I got it. Yeah. Romans 11, verse 7. Where then Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Yeah, and pretty much this truth, man. You know, because like the I was saying, man, our payout is gonna be it's gonna far exceed our expectations. You see why a nigga is only looking to thrive on this side, man. You know, we done ventured out into the pretty much into the future, man. You see, and that's something that the rest of Israel haven't even attained, even those of the circumcision, man. You know, you're thinking that the MOTB again is sleeping with white women. It's because you haven't obtained what the elect have obtained, man. It's the pure truth, the pureness of the truth, man. It's Yahweh Shai, man.
They're not abiding in Yahweh Shai. That's why Yahweh Shai is not abiding in them.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 15 and verse 5. She shall exalt him above his neighbor.
Going back into wisdom. You see, it's a benefit for us obtaining wisdom, man. You see? Because this is what wisdom is going to do for us, man. This is why the Lord has blessed us with Sophia in these last days. So we can ultimately be exalted, man. You see? What you got?
And in the midst of the congregation shall she open his mouth. He shall find joy and a crown of gladness. And she shall cause him to inherit an everlasting name.
Hey, and that's the reward, man, for you holding on to Sophia, man. She's going to honor you. Because it tells you, before honor comes humility. You see? That's the same thing with our Lord Yahweh Shai. That's why we look at Yahweh Shai as that perfect example, man. You see? On how he came in his latter end, man. Which is being exalted, man. He's right now sitting on the right-hand side of the Heavenly Father, waiting to make his glorious return and to claim what's his, man. You see? Yeah.
But foolish men shall not attain unto her, and sinners shall not see them.
Hey, and that's why you can't get the understanding, man. That's why going back to that Romans 11:7, where Israel have not obtained that which they seek for, man, which is a form of peace, a form of comfort, your answers to unanswered questions, you see? But because of your wickedness, you're not gonna, wisdom is not gonna enter into a malicious soul, man. You see? The Lord's only dealing with the humble. You see, he reveals secrets to the meek, man. You see?
1 Corinthians 1:26. He say, for you see your calling, brethren, how there not many wise. It's like not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
And we would be considered as the foolish man, you see? Insignificant ones. But the Lord is not dealing with, what the nigga name is, damn, with that conscious nigga, man. Polite, that nigga. Dr. Umar, that motherfucker. That nigga, man. Lord ain't dealing with that nigga, man. Read that again, huh?
He say, for you see your calling, brethren, how there not many wise men after the flesh.
Yeah, he's wise after the flesh, man. You got it.
Not many mighty, not many noble are called.
Yep. Hey, so LeBron ain't gonna come into this thing, man. Denzel Washington ain't gonna come into this thing, man. If Dick Gregory was alive, his ass won't come into this thing, man. You got it.
But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
And why does Yahweh Shemel Shah choose the foolish things to confound the wise? That's ultimately showing forth the power of the Lord, man. You see? Who was it? Moses, whose speech? Speech impediment.
You can speak Hebrew.
Speak, you know what I mean? Hey, but Yahweh Shemel Shah was still dealing with Moses, man. You see? Slow tongue. That was wow. Yep.
You know, told him to man of valor.
Yep.
You know,
He was a wife of a warfare, like about a wife of the heathen one. You know, but he's not a wife. He was a child. And at first they expected him to lead him from like that earth. I can get him out.
yeah, he say, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and base things of the world.
And we confounding Esau, man. We confounding this nigga, man. Because you people look at him as this mighty, wise-ass nation of people, when he's the basis of men, man. You know? He them dumb as hell, man. Yeah, he may have certain trickeries, you know, he may be smart with certain things or have certain knowledge of things. The scripture tell you he was wiser than Daniel. Bro, ultimately, this nigga is a fool, man. Because look at what his actions show. This nigga really finna try to fight against Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. What stupid, man, come on, man. You know what I mean?
LGBT.
Yeah.
That nigga said it's going to the judges. And niggas believe that shit. Niggas that actually believe it. And he say, the base things of the world and the things which are despised, the Most High have chosen.
And we will be considered as despised, man. You know? They despised our Lord. This servant is not greater than his Lord. You see? So ultimately, we understand that you people despise us as well, man. But guess what? The Lord still dealing. You see? And the Lord, we not being confounded. We just read that in Sirach 15, man. We stand upon wisdom, the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. You see? And that's what's going to exalt us. That's what has exalted us above you, low-level people, man. You see? Because you can't reason with your average American, man. You can't reason with these people at all, man, because they ain't got no fucking sense, man. You see? But that's it on that.
It's like he say, and the Most High chosen, and the things which are not to bring to naught things that are. Even like Christianity, you know, and all these thriving religions, it's being brought to naught, man. Even America, you know, this kingdom is being brought to naught. You know, by the base men of the society, which would be so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Indians, preaching the word of Yahweh Shai, man.
Isaiah 44, and we start at verse 25. It says that frustrated the tokens of the liars and make the diviners mad. All right, now this is going to the word of Yahweh by Shemel Shah. All right, they make the diviners mad and foolish. They turn a wise man backward and make up that knowledge foolish. All right, so as the brother's going into, the Lord chose the weak things of the word to confound the wise. All right, pretty much confound the counsel of Esau either. So you're speaking these things, but what we're doing, what we're revealing the plans of the wicked. You know, the things that are kept in the darkness and in the secret places, man. As you're reading on what is it, Psalm 64? You see? So this is pretty much confounding their plans because they see that we as lowly men have been given this godly counsel to expose their plans, all right? And it's ultimately leading to what their downfall. Yeah.
Galatians 4 in verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Yeah, so we have become the enemy of the people because we're telling what the truth, man. Isaiah 59 say, he had departed from evil, making himself a prey. So as we're speaking against this current system, we by default are enemies of, what is it, enemies of the state. You know what I'm saying? We're enemies of pretty much of the world, man, as a matter of fact. Because Yahweh Shah is coming to destroy the kingdoms of this world. You know, and it first started with his testimony. So I'm going to continue reading Isaiah 44 and verse 26. It says that confirmeth the word of his servant, see, and performeth the counsel of his messenger. So the Lord's confirming what we're speaking. All right, the counsel of what his messenger. And that's the fact that Esau, the so-called white man, is getting ready to be thrown under power along with you fucking niggas, man. All right, the days of a nigga study is gonna come to an end very soon. You see? But yeah, going to the top dog, Esau Edom, this man is being confounded. That's why you see him coming out with that's why you see him coming down with disinformation, unrighteous laws and decrees. But it's all because of the threat that's against this man's empire. We just ultimately go into this word. So Lord's what is confirming what we're speaking. So you're seeing America fall right before your eyes, along with the rest of the kingdom. So Isaiah 44, in verse 25 again, they'll frustrate the tokens of the liars and make the diviners mad. They turn a wise man backward and make them that knowledge foolish. Because we look at Esau's knowledge as foolishness now, man. Because you know it's not going to come to any prosperity. You read Job the 5th chapter, somebody get that real quick. The Lord, y'all know what I'm talking about, 5:12? Yeah, the vice, get that.
Yeah, Job 5 and 12, he said he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right, so he's disappointing the devices of the crafty, man. Esau Edom's wicked plans, all right, it's NWO. You know, and he's doing about way of what? The word, man, that's going out. You know what I'm saying? This word that's going out, it cannot continue to go forth in this man's eyes, you know, for his kingdom to pretty much be established. He has to get rid of it. All right? It's a stomach blocker to the NWO. See? You go back to Isaiah 44, in verse 26, it says that confirmeth the word of the servant, the prophets, and performeth the counsel of his messengers. All right? And said to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and the cities of Judah, thou shalt be built. And I will raise up the decayed places thereof. So you see the resurrected the house of David. All right, you're seeing the resurrected the house of David right now through the Spirit. You know? It's a spiritual building of the third temple. And this by default is bringing down Esau's temple. You know what I'm saying? His kingdom. That's why we're sent out, man, as lowly men who have no physical might or power, but we have what? The words of Yahweh by Shah. In which when the word of the king is, there is power, they're going to pour it out, right? But this ain't no light thing that we're doing, man. You know, this ain't no light thing. You see us out in these you know, these basic garments, which y'all call dresses, but you don't see the words that are coming out. We're speaking what? The future. We're speaking the prophecy of Yahweh by Shah, man. Tells the destruction of America and the destruction of the fucking niggas, man. You see? And the establishment of Israel, the elect, what's wrong with the elect?
Going back to Jeremiah 1 and 10, pull it out again. Jeremiah 1 and 10 says, I have this day set you over the nations, over the kingdoms, to root out and to pour down and to destroy, to into throwdown, into place.
Yeah, so the Lord has set us over the kingdom, yeah. Hey, to root out, to pull down, to plant, man. So we're rooting out what wickedness. When you get the second edges, I think 4:20, is that 4:20? Yeah, get that real quick up. Because yeah, we sent forth with the word of truth to overthrow the wicked. The Lord said, go ahead and cut your niggas off, and it's truth. This truth is everything. The truth covers everything, man. And this is what the world's been missing. And this truth had to be spoken out to the atmosphere for these things to take place, man. Everything that you see going on is orchestrated, all right, through the scriptures. But it had to be what? Spoken first. It shows you that power is being shown to the man that you see stuff from the other apostle on down. The other was Bibbs, who was dead and gone, you know, Dolph and him, dude, Apostle Hard, man, who came, you know, had a revelation about the chip. That's why you see him pull the chips so much, and then you see what? You see it coming to pass, man.
It's like the doctrine is alive and well.
It's alive and well.
But it actually is speaking, because the brothers talk about the sea hills. Now you see different articles about the sea hills, man. Christianity been preached throughout the whole world, and it is now, and it is still didn't come. As soon as brothers, you know, starting off with opportunity that came up throughout the whole world, we see action starting to happen. More earthquakes starting to happen, famines, more talks and missiles. Why? Because the words of Yahweh Shai have sprung forth, man. You know,
It shows that Lord is validating who he's speaking.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you speak the word of Yahweh Shai, that validation. You know what I'm saying? Because that means that you have what he's decreed. He's coming through you, he's challenging through you to speak these things to existence. You see, that's why you see Elon Musk coming out talking about the brain chip. You know, that where it starts trials about that. Right? That goes back to Revelation 13 and 16. The business given to John the Revelator 2,000 years ago. You know, but you see them things flourishing because what the Lord is speaking these things, man, they come to pass. You see, so this is going to spill over to the time of His trouble. So the Lord is going to basically, you know, preserve His elect in their time. All right, who have His word. You see?
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 28. But it's concerning the things whereof thou askest me. Second Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 19. And we'll begin to make inquisition of them. What they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness.
Yes, the Lord is making what inquisition of the Edomites, you know, who have hurt the Israelites, who have done unjustly, man, who have made no account about labor, you put us into slavery, you know, all the atrocities you have done, everything to keep us at the bottom. When the Lord is making the inquisition about you, man, about what exposing what the testimony about Lord Yahweh Shai was condemned to Edomites, you know, an extensive investigation being done upon you Edomites, you so-called white people.
And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens.
Yeah, so the words begin to vanish away. That's why the Lord is showing these signs, man. All these different wonders. You got talks of a ring of fire coming up this month, man. These are different signs in the heavens that are taking place so that you know what time we're in. But before that, you had what the prophets come out. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is making inquisition, which means that what? He's getting ready to judge this place, man. America is coming to its end. So I'm saying, when the person begins to come to an end, he's going to show his tokens.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Yeah, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. For a long time, ever since, starting from the 1400s, it's called the Renaissance, the rebirth of the so-called white man's empire, right? This man gave nothing but push forth wickedness in the earth, man. Just want to tell you in the Revelation 20th chapter how this man would go out to deceive the nations, that in the four corners of the earth. So from that point on all the way up to now, all right, you had wickedness, but it's pretty much corrupted the minds of the people, especially our people, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, starved for Christianity, and also these other different philosophies they're pushing out right now, man. You know, deal with the ABC community, You know, Black Lives Matter. No, you know the nigga culture that they push out. All right, this is all done to corrupt the Israelites. But you got a small remnant who will come to life and that are coming out of that madness, that darkness, as the brother pointed out earlier, Joel the 10th chapter. You know? So yeah,
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
yeah, so faith is flourishing. All right? It's flourishing because the word is going out. All right? Because you got people all over the world who know about Yahweh Shai now, man. They know about the testimony of Yahweh Shai. They know that Esau's the devil. They know that we're the Israelites. And it started with Abba Bibi. You know? So this word is flourishing. And simultaneously, you're seeing the so-called white man scheme fall. You see all that evil in the sea is being quenched. It's being quenched by the word that's going out. It's known as water. You see?
Come. And when he talked with me, come. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Right, so corruption shall be overcome. See? Because truth overcomes lies. That's how we know that we're going to win this battle. The spirit of God, Yahweh Shai, because truth overcomes lies. Just like in the movies, you know, get the good guy in the bag, and when the end, the good guy wins. He might be winning in the beginning, but in the end, he's going to beat his ass. Yeah, it's real. All this shit is in the spirit. So this is what's going on right now, man. The end of Esau's empire, all this shit is being overcome, and corruption is being pretty much thrown out the way, man. People are starting to see the truth for what it is. You see? It's going to lead to Yahweh Shai returning and take this man completely out of power.
But Ezekiel 17, verse 24, all the trees of the field shall know that I, the Lord, have broken down the high tree.
Yes, all the trees of the field will go towards the people, the nations. They're going to know that Yahweh Shai, brought down this high tree. The high tree represents Esau. This tall tree that is exalted of all the rest. You know, he's going to cut this tree down by the way of what? This word. Cut them off from that truth. You know? Which is going to lead to what Yahweh Shai coming down, man. That's the faith that we got.
A little bit more. He says, and all the trees in the field shall know that I, the Lord, have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree look flourish.
Yeah. The Lord said he's going to exalt the low tree. Now we the low tree. You know? That links to what 1 Samuel 2. Might get there. Because the Lord is exalting us right now through his word. You know? Which means that what? We're going to be set up next to rulership. Simultaneously saying Esau being chopped down, man. As this word is going out, this nigga don't know what to do. He's signing all these different legislation, different laws and decrees for trying to take this word out of the way, but you gotta understand, man, you can't overcome prophecy. It's already written. You see?
1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 8, he that raiseth up the poor, it's like he raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
So he raised up the poor, some of the Israelites out of confusion. He came to this truth. He's gonna raise somebody in dust, man. It means that we obtained understanding now.
Don't understand. Again, how he brought us up to understand this word.
And lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory for the pillars of the earth.
Yeah, that beggar from the dunghill, that goes to what Lazarus and the rich man. That crowd going to Lazarus and the rich man, that goes to what they being exalted over Esau, the rich man, right? that's what we're coming into, man. The beggar looked at Esau as the one of all things. All of a sudden, we departed from this nigga, and as you get Isaiah 10 and 20. You know? Spiritually, we departed from this nigga Esau and his sister, and we started leaning on Yahweh by Qamwaahla. Right? So when the time of evil comes, guess what? We're not gonna lean on this nigga for his necessity, man, for his food. Everything this man got control of his hand, but rather we're gonna lean on Yahweh, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of like and as are escaped of the house of Jacob.
Yeah, it says that top end.
Come. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel
and the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob. So no more stay up on him that smote him, man. It's going to who? The elect depart from Esau. Arise ye and depart from this natural rest. Which means that when the time comes, as I said before, when this evil pops off, guess what? We're going to call on Yahweh by Qamwaahla. Right? Rather than seeking refuge in Esau's system. Just like we mentioned before, deal with Joseph. You know, we had all these people coming to Joseph for a piece of food. They ain't never going to sell themselves. Guess what? We're not going to sell ourselves, Lord willing.
Shall no more again stay upon him that smote him, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, the Holy One of Israel in truth.
That's it. So we're gonna rely on Yahweh by Qamwaahla, man. Right? Because Yahweh by Qamwaahla, as you find out when you come to the truth, he controls everything. You see, so if he's controlling Esau, then apparently he can control, you know, what happens as far as you being fed in that time, man. Rather than you going and taking this fucking mark. Right?
Yeah, this Romans 11 and verse 4. He say, but which said the answer of the Most High to him, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Yeah, so 7,000 men, which means a complete number of men, which ultimately go to what the remnant who are not going to bow the knee to the image of Baal. It's ultimately going to Esau, man. You know, Satan. As the man presents his chip, you know, in that time they're going to be preserved from the said perils by what there's knowledge and his wisdom.
He say, even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then it is no more of works. Otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise work is no more work.
And so basically the elect who will be justified are not going to seek salvation by the way of the works of law, man. You know? But rather they're going to lean on Yahweh by Qamwaahla through faith. It's going to take faith to get through these hard times, right? You got niggas stacking up on 1 cent burgers and shit, 50 cent burgers. Next thing talking about, oh, my stomach fucked up. The niggas going to the hospital, the emergency room and shit. Dumbass niggas. People say my people perish for a lack of knowledge. So just because you despise true knowledge, guess what? It's gonna be a step for a lot of you niggas who are gonna make bad and horrible decisions within these latter days, man. Because what you walk in great pride. nothing but death and destruction waiting for you niggas, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be with him, man.
Yeah.
That's why Scripture say don't hands on the head, you should not be unpunished, bro. That's why you align yourself with Esau, now you an enemy of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, you an enemy of the Lord now. And nobody can say you from that, man. Like a true killer, a true healer, that's the Lord. The Lord got the highest kill count in the history. Because everybody died just because of him. But you got a problem with him, and he see you on the street, he's gonna pop you and everybody that's gonna pop with you. He ain't gonna have a person that's telling I don't do kicks, man. He ain't gonna do like that. You're gonna get the whole count. So if you're in the car with Esau, you're gonna get the judgment with Esau, man.
Lord a mass killer. I ain't gonna say murder because he just he's a mass killer.
You know?
You feel me? A lot of you niggas flat, nigga. You see? Because what? You despise the word, man. We tried to warn you. You see it be coming out the scriptures. But you take it lightly.
Ecclesiastes 13:1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
Yeah, you touch pitch, going to Esau, his philosophers. Anything associated with this man, you're gonna be defiled, man. That's why there's truth. Set forth to set you free. You see? So going back into the world, that's you touching pitch. You're touching Esau. So now you're defiled. So guess what? You're gonna be taking that same judgment that he's gonna get. You know? You got fellowship with a proud man going to Esau. You're gonna die the fucking death of an infidel, man. See? But that's why we sent out, man. Call you niggas. Well, not niggas, because only elect gonna repent, but the rest of you niggas can fuck off, man. You know? Only remnant gonna return. It's read Isaiah 10 and 20. 20 and 10, was it 10 and 20? Anybody else?
Verse 2, Isaiah 32, it says their rocks go down into Egypt. They have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of evil.
Yes, when we read Luke 10 and 16, he that heareth you, heareth me. He that despises you, despises me. And you despise him as the Most High. You see Yahushua in the prophet. So when you go down to Egypt, when you regress and take counsel from America, that's you signing your death certificate, man, because you're not seeking the Lord's counsel or his men. You're sent out to reprove you, man. You know, it's as simple as that. Scripture say, let it not grieve you and bow your ear to the water. Right?
It says, therefore the strength of Pharaoh should be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, so Esau's strength gonna be your shame. You know, your 401k, your pension, all this shit gonna go away. You know, Section 8, your SNAP benefits.
And even this evening, I believe Esau, I'm supposed to take to see him. You had that shit for 1 week. They say every week we're gonna repeat it, but you had that shit for 1 week. You eat beans and rice for 1 week. And the next day you leave your ass high in fucking revival. Because that's how Esau works. You're gonna realize that a devil have been amongst you in these latter days, man. Esau's been created to show his fucking horns. Niggas think ain't no such thing as a bad so-called white man. Then what the fuck happened to damn Andrew Jackson? You know? And he ain't right, that was 1,000 years ago, that was recently. Down here, poor old country. You know, the brothers know about that. Nigga had a deep hatred for the black Latinos and Native Americans, man. You think he's cool with you now? And the people still alive, they still want to pull no come. They still want to pull, man. Like the guy when they're probably 80 years old, he probably knew him personally, man. You know, and again, that hatred ain't going nowhere. It just grew, man. Esau can just hide it, man. You know?
He got more deception.
See?
He perfected himself.
See, bro, like he perfected his wood. That's how you know this is the perfection. And this coming to the end of the climax of the movement. You know?
Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy.
It says, never trust thine enemy. You know? And who's the biggest enemy of the nation of Israel? Esau. It even goes back deeper into Genesis, the 4th chapter, Cain and Abel. That's a famous story, man. You think Cain and Abel was just beefing back then? No, they beefing now to this day, man. Even their children beefing, man. You got it, huh?
Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rust so is his wickedness.
It's just like the brother Zion just mentioned, he perfected his deception. He perfected his wickedness in his lifetime, man. Especially with the technology that this nigga got. You got opportunity.
He said, though he humbled himself.
Though he humbled himself, and this is the best way to do it. Nigga act like he your best friend. Boom with you, want to shoot boom with you after work. Just when you have the right time, he gonna hang you. Yeah, like Jake had on sports, he worked this way, he might never come back. You know?
Though he humble himself and go crouching.
He go crouching, playing that humble game. Come on.
Yeah, take good heed of and beware of him.
Yeah, it says take good heed and beware of him. Beware of the devil, man. Beware of that serpent that's around you. Why? Right?
And thou shalt, it's like, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, so you thought it was a such thing as a so-called cool white man into wicked. You got bit. Now again, just to clarify, everybody who's so-called white is not Edomites. But if your bloodline go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Edom, then you're Edomite, man. You got an opportunity.
You say, verse 12. Yep, verse 13, he say, who will pity a charmer that has been? He said, set him not by thee, lest when he overthroweth thee, he stand up in thy place.
Yes, they say him not by thee, because now you trying to be friends and our buddy go with Esau, now he took your inheritance. That's what he's doing now. Look over there in the nation of Israel. These niggas actually claiming our inheritance right now, man. And how he did that through the deceptive nature. You got it, bro.
He said, he standeth up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Lest he seek to take thy seat. Come on.
And thou, at the last, remember my words, and be pricked therewith.
Yes, because you're ultimately going to remember that the Lord said, don't mess with that man. He always had a deceptive nature. But inside them, they hate your people. They give you this little big ass smile showing you that they hate you even more. You got it.
Who will pity a charmer that has been with a serpent?
Who will pity a charmer that has been with a serpent? You playing around with dangerous animals, man. Once your ass get bit, nobody's not going to feel sorry for you because you never should have been playing with in the first place. You heard your mama say, don't touch that eye, you touch it anyway, now you got burnt. It's the same thing with messing around with Esau. Yeah, I remember. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
You say, yeah, who will pity a charmer that has been with a serpent, or any such as coming?
And that remind me of the story of the Gadite. He said, when she tried to, the snake was hurt, and the Gadite woman came and picked her up. You know what I'm saying? And nurtured the motherfucker back to her. As soon as the bitch got back to 100%, it bit your ass. That remind me of the Moors and Esau. The Moors actually brought Esau out there stinking ass caveman snake. As soon as they was on top, they went for the empire. They went for the rulership. That's the nature of the so-called white man, bro. Read that again.
Who will pity a charmer that has been with a serpent, or any such as cometh not wild beast?
Yeah, nobody ain't gonna pity you. Nobody ain't like when this nigga die right here, man. When this nigga actually get put to death, we ain't gonna pity you. Bro, when it happen right now, man. It's gonna happen soon, though. You know? Nigga gonna have to need, he need new tires now. What's this? Nigga still at the red lights at the same time. When this nigga die, going too fast, nobody's not gonna pity him. Why? Because you knew better not to drive like that, man. Niggas just want to show out. You got it.
Say, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled. He says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity?
Who will pity? Nobody ain't gonna pity this nigga when he die, man. You got it. I can't wait till 2/3 of my people get put to death because it's seen now. You know, you try to feel sorry for them. You try to have compassion for our people, but for the lack of better words, the Lord always shows you by 2/3 of our people must be destroyed, man. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, like you said, Jeremiah said, what do I say? Pray not for this people, man. Don't pray for these fucking niggas, bro, because these niggas don't understand what the fuck is going on. Esau's gonna come out and have a great rally. Oh, hell, it's gonna break this, bro. Shit finna change like it never been since time, but it's gonna get serious out here, and the nigga wanna show out doing a fucking burnout. We trying to stunt with his bitch property. I hope she don't even give him no box like that. That's what niggas doing for. This is a matriarch society. Niggas show out for women. Niggas show out for attention. Look at me, baby. Simple ass niggas, bro. You gotta know box like you gotta know.
Yeah, these niggas gotta fucking die, man. You know? Because dang, y'all wish I can't take no nigga like that to the kingdom, man. Nigga too far gone. You see? All niggas wanna do is stunt. And you in captivity, man. What the fuck you got to stunt for?
Bitch, man. Bitch ain't no virgin.
Yeah. You showing out for something that's defiled. Because why you defiled too, nigga. You can just see the actions through your actions. It can tell your mindset. Brother just read the Micah, the 2nd chapter, rising the property in his natural rest where it's polluted. What's the first thing that this place pollutes? Your mind, bro. That's why these niggas, if we feel a sight, we can sit down and talk that nigga the truth. Because why his mind is polluted. Bible shop, that is, they are these guys are spiritually discerned. They can't see the seriousness of this truth. That's the reason why we do simple shit like that, man. Niggas are still in the simple mindset in 2023, time going by so fast. Wait until all hell breaks loose, man. I want to see if you're going to stunt then. You're going to have to eat those wheels then, man. How niggas have to eat their leather belts. You got to go.
I'm saying, see, people like us, we hasten the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know? Because that shit is fucking needed for niggas, to sift out niggas, man. You see? So when the trouble comes, when martial laws are playing, and all these peasants out here, man, we gonna rejoice when we see you motherfuckers getting put to death. Because ultimately, you niggas go back to the ones that denied all of you have a shot at the end of the day, man.
And then when you like, yo, how was I was nasty up to I was popping up here too, showing you that the judgment is gonna come to pass on y'all niggas. It's well fucking deserved. It's righteous, you know? You gotta go.
But this is the time of payback. This is the time of vengeance. See? But Howard Shah is gonna fuck you niggas up. Very something crucial, man. Something crucial. Far beyond what you niggas can imagine. So when that time hits, we're gonna sit back and rejoice. Well, if we got comfort, Lord willing, be those men. You know, but we gonna laugh at you niggas like the ox said. You see?
You got that 1 Corinthians?
Yeah. 1 Corinthians 2:14. He said, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of the Most High.
Now that natural man is a man of the flesh. Like again, that nigga did that to stunt so all eyes can be on him. He's a natural man. You know, a carnal nigga, man, who ultimately gonna get put to death. You got it out.
He say, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
Yes, because us being in Congress and teaching the Bible, for lack of better words, it's foolishness to him. That's why he did shit like that. But the reason why he's foolishness to him, because he's spiritually discerned, he's spiritually retarded, man. A lot of GMO niggas upon the planet Earth that must be put to death. You know, some more of that up. Continue on.
He say, but he that is spiritual judges all
And
things.
we spiritual. We tell that nigga to be a nigga that must be the put to death, like a judge. When you go back into the law and how they go into the judges, they actually judge your life. Whether we're gonna have mercy and compassion, how we gonna work this thing out. And they see we can work things out. Maybe you can pay him then and pay it off little by little. That's what judges did. So we just judge that now and see there's no hope for this nigga. He too far gone. Get the stones ready, and we gonna have to put this nigga to death, man. You got it, huh?
Yet he himself is judged of no man.
Yeah, because we judged by your how about our shot, man. You got it.
For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him?
Is it?
But we have the mind of a Mashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, we have the mind of Mashiach Yahushua. They just remind me of the scripture we brought out earlier, that St. John the 15th chapter. Abide in me and I in you. A part of the Lord abiding in you is through your mind. You know, the Lord, a part of the Lord brainwash you and cleanse you. It's through the knowledge, the doctrine that goes right through your brain. This nigga can't be cleanless. He too far gone. He got stage, you know, stage 4. This nigga got stage 7 cancer. He's completely dead, man. Nigga, you can't even resuscitate him. They just say, get the casket ready and make sure you drop the wheel. And that's most of the forms of 2/3 of our people. And yeah, it's sad you think about that, but it's beautiful too. Because once you have the understanding, you can realize that our people are going to come back in the kingdom of heaven. we're gonna actually see him in the kingdom of heaven, but in his perfection. The law, statutes, and commandments is gonna be embedded in him. If you can't keep them now, you know, you gotta go on.
Hot iron. You can't get this shit off. You know, so they gotta be put melted. They gotta be destroyed. Their spirits ain't going away, so they're gonna be brought back into the kingdom. So when it's time right now, we're not concerned about these niggas that can't get it. Niggas that are too far gone, man. You know? That's why we only out for the elect.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, many great miseries, because when they have walked in great pride, man. See, because pride is you departing from the way of Yahweh by Shemel Shah. Departing from the words that are spoken through his prophets. Because basically what you're saying is that I don't need what y'all saying. I don't need this person. I can get on my own, man. You know, he saw that everything from me. So when that shit pop off, we'll see where they get you. You know? Because that's why you're going to end up in great miseries, man. Doing the famine. You know what I'm saying? Doing the fucking, the martial law. And things like that. That nigga up. Yeah. They slot right up to that nigga. Yeah, so see, we ain't worried about niggas like that, man. Only about the elect.
But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Right, so seek out the glory for yourself and them that be like thee. These are the ones that are like-minded.
It's the spirit, see? Like I say, brother said they go, he said, don't worry about that, nigga. Be the one that be like you. Yeah. That's the spirit. That's this heavy example.
Yeah, man. Hey, see? So the hell with these niggas. We're only concerned about the ones who are gathered by this word. As you read Luke 5:5, man. Right? But that's the comfort that comes with the scripture. We know that reincarnation is real, that these niggas are gonna die. That will be brought back in another lifetime, man, in our righteous mind. Right? But we want to make it on the first go around. We don't want to die with the death, die the death of an infidel, man, an unbeliever, doing fucking foolishness, being destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because these niggas don't know where it's coming from. See?
This 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 2. He say, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also.
Yes, that's what we're here for. You know? We're here to preach the word out to the elect. Because you're gonna have believers, but the majority they will preach to us are men. You know?
Pretty much, don't give it to a nigga, man. Because a nigga is not able to teach. He won't be able to teach. He tell you that riches is not coming for a nigga. You know? So yeah, you teach them to pretty much men and like mine, pretty much the wise men of the nation, man, that's able to go out and teach and bring in fruit as well.
We can't tell whether it's 18 pounds or 24, we just gonna get it anyway. Yeah, you guys are wrong.
Cast out that prayer before swine. You see? Because yeah, like Yahweh Shai is precious. You know, and only elect would deem Yahweh Shai is precious. Meanwhile, everywhere else, they deem Yahweh Shai is fucking dirt, man. You know? But we see otherwise. We see the inside of this stone that is very valuable. You know? That's what we only teach to the elect. Only the men who are saints by Yahweh by Shema Shai to teach his word will be gathered to teach his word, alright? And then you're gonna have the ones that believe that will gravitate also, and then they'll be saved. Right? Yeah, because you're gonna have teachers and you're also gonna have believers. You know, but if you're allowed to teach the word, then goddamn well, you know, you're supposed to be out pushing the word, but if you have been gathered by the word, you believe in faith, you know, whether you're a man or woman, the Lord gonna save you.
It's a lot of niggas. What are you gonna teach to. I think that's the balance of how about our shop. There's a lot of people brothers who don't get discouraged. It's not about where he's out the fucking like that. But the Lord's message is getting hurt. Even when it says, you had 99 sheep, you just get one. Only thing you need is one, bro. In all of the heavens, the heavens rejoicing just because somebody in need, bro. You can't even fathom what's going on there when something clicks in somebody's spirit. You got it. Come, this is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Yeah, so take heed unto yourself, man. First, we gotta judge ourselves first. You know what I'm saying? And then we gotta take heed. We gotta read that one more time, huh?
Come. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine.
Yeah, and unto the doctrine. Make sure you're teaching the right thing. You know, not leading the sheep astray like these other false prophets are doing. All right? By teaching about the MOTB and being white women, you know, false philosophy or whatever. What else they say? It's sin, embargo, you know. All these different things are not abiding, you know, to the doctrine. The doctrine is all about small shot. That will lead you on the path of destruction.
Continuing them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Yeah, so if you hold fast to this word, then you're going to save yourself and also the ones that believe in faith. You know, so this is what we're commanded to do, to hold fast unto that which we have. It's talking about this truth. You don't get discouraged because you don't see us with a whole lot of members like IUIC or somebody like that, man. You know, you got to understand, hey, I went to a lesson recently. Now, you're not going to have one member of the elect be beamed up that don't know the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? So you gotta think about it. The times that we in which all these things are coming to pass. You see the chip of World War III being talked about, you know, the apostle speaking back way back in 1970, all to now. So what more do you have to expect but miracles? It's gonna glorify the name of the Lord, man. See, the name of the Lord is gonna be pushed out on a mass scale. In a time of the calamity that's going to take place. That's why all these things pretty much being orchestrated for, man. How about Shema Shah is ready to show his power?
And then like the world that teach about the whole world, they ain't shot at you. Showing you that this truth is not understanding. It must be brought out, man. Bring it out, man. Don't hold it back. They say, first be he that opens back for the sword. Because this truth is actually meant to take this place down. Each word they brother do. Each video whistle that you put up, even you sending up prayers, make sure you send up curses. You send up prayers, but make sure you send up your curses too, man. Because the words that were speaking, we have the most powerful thing upon the planet Earth. And that's true to how about you and how to shop. Welcome to shop, bro. If somebody ain't got that, you can Psalm 122, starting verse 1, showing you that the true power is how about you now shop. But it's everything you sweat. The Lord is going to be
Psalms 124, verse 1. If it had not been the Lord, Yahweh Shah, who was on our side,
come on.
now make Israel say.
Now right there, it says, if it had been the Lord who was on our side, now make Israel say, you got it, huh?
If it had not been the Lord, Yahweh Shah, who was on our side,
come on.
When men rose up against us.
Yes, when men rose up against us, because it's dangerous times that's going to come down. But how do we know that the Lord is on our side? Through the prophecy, through the doctrine, man. We know the Lord is on our side because we read Revelation 13 and 16. We can actually see him coming. If we don't just read the scriptures, we visualize it as we read it, man. You know, we read the scriptures about the economy falling, and it's an article that's popping up on your phone now, man. You know, you got we're reading and believing and seeing the withering of the nation of Edom, and we're seeing the flourishing of the nation of Israel. You know, we got it.
And they had swallowed us up quick.
Yeah, so if the Lord wasn't on our side, man, we would have been dead, bro. If we were still in that Martin Luther King spirit, we would have been fucking taken, man. You got it?
When the wrath was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul.
Come on.
Then the proud waters had gone over our soul.
Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. It's talking about who? Esau, Edom. Because again, we're coming into a time when you're going to see that the devil has been amongst you. If I push out and brother ain't got nothing, go back to that Sirach 12 chapter. Hold where you been. Go back into that Sirach 12 chapter and jump down to like 15 verse. Because it's getting into a time when terrible and, you know, hard times coming up on the earth. He says that he shall declare the time. You got a lot of
Yeah, this Ecclesiastes 12 verse 15. He said, for a while he will abide with thee. If thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Yes, you begin to fall, he'll be your friend for a minute. But soon as you finna fall down, they're gonna overthrow you. It's called a fake friend. Esau is the fake friend. He's the fake brother of the people of Jacob. He even tell you that in the book of Revelation 12 chapter, end of the book of Psalms. It says you have your own mother's son. Yeah, you have slandered your own mother's son, bro. So this guy, he's acting like he's your brother, but ultimately he's gonna show you the heat up. His horns is gonna go. A snake can't act like a lizard for that much longer, bro. You know what I'm saying? A man can't act like a woman for so much longer until you identify, man. You've been lying the whole time. You got it, huh?
He say, an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips.
Yes, the enemy speaking sweetly with his lips. And that deceitful tongue, that deceitful nature that this devil carry himself in. Esau carry himself with a deceitful nature, man. Come on.
But in his heart, he imagined how to overthrow thee into a pit.
Yes, he says in his heart. So he's gonna act like he's cool with you, man. In his mind, his think tanks, the Bilderberg me, you know, he's gonna kill you. Like I said, I'm gonna buy you lunch today. Then he's gonna buy your ass a Big Mac. That's the problem he's telling you, man. You got a lot.
He will weep. He will weep.
I mean, let's see, brother, this mission 12 years a slave. A guy, I think, it was based off a guy named Solomon. But they actually said, yeah, we're gonna do work with you. It was a bit dull. Oldest man, they ended up putting his ass in captivity, man. Niggas basically took his fucking life, bro. That's something you can't get back years. Nigga being 12 years in slavery for trusting in the fucking Edomite. That's what happened when you trust in Esau. Play with the serpent, you're gonna fuck around and get bit, bro. You got it, bro.
He say, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit.
Yes, in his heart, man. This nigga imagined how to kill you. Come on.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Yes, because he's going to play the role to a T. He's going to act like everything God approved and he's devil. But ultimately, he's going to try to throw you into that pit. Bible shot, brother, give me on Sirach 14 and 7. Hold you at my time. Get on Sirach 14 and 7. Sirach 14.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 14 and verse 7. And if he do it good,
That's it.
he do it unwilling.
Yes, because if Esau do good, guess what? It's unwillingly, man. Why? You got it?
And at the last, he will declare his wicked.
Yes, because ultimately, if he do buy you that Big Mac, what is built for? That Big Mac was meant to destroy you, man. If he do, again, give you that Jabberwocky, because that Jabberwocky was a form of what? Hey, man, we're going to help you out. Nigga was getting money, nigga was getting burgers, nigga was even getting box. You take the jab, you get a lap dance. Get a free massage in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was offering, man. Yeah, no jab, no ass. That was going to come to, man. Showing you that Esau is going to be ready to show his true nature, man. A snake can't be a snake can't hide as a lizard, and a man can't hide as a woman, man. So wait, it be made manifest, bro. Go back into that Sirach. I get some on it.
So like, can the leopard change his spot?
Go ahead and get that. This is spirit. Get that. Like, bring that out. Bring that out. And I think that is on Jeremiah 13, verse 20 something. Got it out?
Jeremiah 13 and verse 23.
Come on.
Can the Ethiopian change his skin?
Can the Ethiopian change his skin, man? Come on.
Or the leopard his spot?
That's it.
Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Yes, because Esau was already predestinated. It was already written before time for this nigga to be the devil, man. Even though he can carry himself like he's the Pope, he's the papacy of the Lord or Son of Man. No, man. At the end of the day, he still is the devil that the Bible speaks of, bro. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, he still hates you. Got some money? No, go ahead and go back to you, guy.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Yes, if adversity come upon you, you're going to find Esau there. Again, it can be in the form of he got shot down. A 22, Smith and Wesson. Okay, damn, who was Smith and Wesson? He's gonna go back into Edomites, man. Showing you that Esau, he's the destructor upon the planet Earth. Even it says Revelation 6 chapter, he took peace from the planet Earth. Also happened in the 2nd chapter, he is as death. Because wherever Esau goes, death follows, bro. The order of wickedness, man. He even set the standard of wickedness, man. He set the trends of pussy, cool or not. You got it, bro.
Come, he say, and thou he pretended to help thee.
Yes, don't he pretend to help you? Come on.
Yet shall he undermine thee.
Yes, he's gonna underplay you, man. He's gonna be the a backstabber. OJ's got a song like that. A lot of these young songs got spiritual meaning, man. Because he's smiling in your face the whole time he's gonna take your place. The backstabber. That's that song with Esau. He wanna take your place. He wanna be Yahshua, man. Come on, huh?
Come, he say, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much.
And part of him whispering is his laws and legislations. Because there's already laws that set up Brits 84 and different other plans that this guy is already written up just so he can go into urban neighborhoods. He can go into urban neighborhoods and take out the 30, which is who? The Black Latinos and Native Americans. You know, you got to know why.
Come, he says, and change his countenance.
Hey, spit this guy, brothers just pointing out there. You know what I'm saying? Penny. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're doing that spit because it's good time Penny comes on the center. You got to know, huh? Come. You got to say. Yeah, go back to that. Go back to that song. That's the basics.
Verse 5. Then the proud waters had gone over our souls.
Yes, because so if we didn't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, if the Lord wasn't on our side, we would have been taken by Esau being the devil. We would have been taken by his deceitful nature, man. But the water Yahweh shot for exposing us, giving us the spiritual discernment of who this guy really is. You got it.
Blessed be Yahweh Shema Shah, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth.
The Lord hasn't given the elect of the nation of Israel to the prey to the teeth of these damn devils. That's why it says, I have not lost none that thou hast given me. But for the one that wasn't given, they was cast into these wicked ways of America. They was cast into the dog, cast back into the sea. You got it, bro.
Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped.
Yes, because ultimately, I see the elect shall scarcely be slaves. Ultimately, the Lord is going to beam us up into those chariots. You know, we're going to shed this wicked body, kind of known as possession. And ultimately, we're going to be perfection.
Our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, who made heaven and earth. God. Psalms 124 and 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, who made heaven and earth.
Yes, he says, our help is in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, who have made heaven and earth. Proverbs 18 and 10. Because that's who we run to God of. We're not running to Esau. We're not running to the damn local post office. We're not running to nobody except the powers of heavens and earth. You got it, huh?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, is a strong tower.
And that's the spirit the brother made the point earlier. Everybody who's going to get beaten up into those chariots is what's going to have that name. They're not going to sin. They're not going to be saying both sides of Christ's prison. They're going to be saying Yahweh Shah. You got it, huh?
The righteous running into it, and it's safe.
This is the righteous running into it, and it's safe. Because the righteous will lean upon the Lord instead of leaning upon Esau. Come on, I can sit on that. Brothers ain't got that. Give me Proverbs 30. Let's see. What is his name? His son's name? Thou can tell. Showing you the importance of the name too. Because you called upon JC and that day you ain't gonna get shit. People been called upon JC for years, bro. It ain't shit that you actually shit that get first. First time I ever called upon you, how about you now? I see some hit. You know? another name is more powerful. You know?
Say call up on me the day of trouble, I would deliver you.
That's it, bro. That's it. You got it.
This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment?
And this basically the Lord bragging on himself. Because nobody can't, JC can't do this, man. Chesway Boy here, he never did this. Come on.
What is his name? And what is his son's name?
Showing you that the name is a mystery. But once that name was revealed unto you, you have to use it. You can't downplay it. Like you said, for lack of better words, it's like you get your hand above water. You can't get your hand above water with the name JC. You know, in times of trouble, you call upon Jesus, the Lord gonna kill you even worse now, man. You know? You got somebody on that?
Just if thou can tell.
If thou can tell, the spirit on you, man. Even that,
It's Acts 4 in verse 12. Neither is there salvation.
neither is there salvation, showing you the importance of the names of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. Come on, read it again.
Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men.
He says there is any salvation in any other, but there is one name that is given under the salvation for me. And what's that name? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And that's what's the word Yahweh Shai name? The deliverer. The deliverer. What? Fucking evil, man. You know? That's what it is. Like the brother just mentioned, he was called upon the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, it's Psalm 145 and 18.
Yeah, come on.
The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is not unto them that call upon
So the
him,
Lord is not unto our people that call upon us. You got it.
to all that call upon him in truth.
Yes, so you have to call upon them in truth. And the part you call upon them in truth is using the correct names. Because even IUIC, they know the name. You know, they did a parody video they did not too long ago. They basically say the name of the Lord is vain, but you're around to say Most High Christ blessed. That's not a true blessing, man. I'd rather hear a Barakatah. It tells you that in the book of Hebrews, the first time that the names in here are more powerful than the other tongues. You know? Yeah, Ecclesiastes is one. You know? Read it one more time, huh? About to shout. Just read the song.
Okay,
Yeah.
It is Psalm 145 and verse 18. He said, the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is none to all them that call upon him in truth.
Yes, it's all to them and all that call upon him in truth. Come on.
To all that call so like the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is none to all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth.
Yes, call upon him in truth. Great name. Was once nobody can do now. Why the hell I told you my name is Judge, you call me Judge? That makes me mad. The Lord told you his name is Yahweh Shai, but you continue to call his name Jesus. Not get to be praised. You know, it's just like, especially music working, like somebody in the concert and anything, say my name on it, I did it. Somebody say, no, he ain't did that, Jimmy did it. That's big right there. Because somebody's trying to get credit for something they didn't do. Jesus, he didn't go through Jesus, man. Jesus didn't play to that heavens and earth. No, the hell am I called back to this? You know? Got something? I got something?
Like I say, you go into the law, it says that you must fear the Lord's name. You know, that's a commandment. You know, so when you see the nigga like us said, they didn't call him in truth. That means that you call him a name in sincerity and truth, means that you fear those names. But you say they mocking and scoffing, you know, playing with the name, even though they know it, that means that they're not calling the name of Lord in truth because they don't fear, man. Yeah. So the Lord's not dealing with you.
Man, that up real quick. Verse 19. He said he will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them.
And see, my bad, it says he will hear their cry. You down the right note. You call Jesus, you ain't gonna get through with how about you outside. You call Jesus, you gonna get through with the same, man. You got a rock, man.
He said he will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He will. He also will hear their cry and will save them. And Meaning he who saves, he who delivers. Yeah, you know, so if you crying out for anything, you know, you cry to Yahweh shot, man. You know.
I say he's on the own. He's living up to his name. He's living it up. That's why Isaiah 3rd chapter, it says, I that living in righteous way, mighty to save. Jesus ain't mighty to save, man. You can't even translate Jesus into none, man. You can say people say he ain't true, that's Greek, but Jesus don't go back into none, man. That's pig language, man. You basically worship the pig, what you gonna call her name Jesus, man. You know? They say, goddamn, to the captivity all these years. You know, this is an answer to
call that same name these times, man. It don't make sense.
Hey, Karen, you got friends, keeping it out now and then, you the dope, but you still kind of name. You renewing your life, but you gonna keep that name. That's baggage. That's why I'm supposed to say a little leaven up the whole lump. The leaven of the name of Jesus is leavening up the whole fucking doctrine. You know? He gotta get it.
You gotta call it right. I hear you.
Yeah. It's been the night.
Yeah.
You get mad, you say your name wrong.
Yeah, like we say, naked. It's
Yeah.
hitting the bed, you know what I mean?
Not really fighting one. Say your name wrong. What about the most side? Oh, you can call him whatever you want. Your